Yeah. Let's pump it.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Wednesday, 16th of July. This is the Jake's day, as you know. So we have all the time the live trading. We have the all great stuff, all news about the pump of the Ethereum, like which you see right now in the market. And of course, you can see Jake is excited today, like together with all the guys. And that's the really great, right? Because we're going straight to the point. Yeah, we're going for the launch, and it's basically some final days, some final time. Like once we're gonna set everything up and we're gonna go to that direction which we 100% need. Yeah, and of course you still have the time to invite some friends, to invite some people today because we have some fire information and of course the giveaway, guys. Yeah, so giveaway always great because for today it's gonna be even more than 250 bucks, right? Because the Ethereum is growing. Like last time it was 300, Jake said, so maybe today is
Today
gonna
is 330. Yeah.
be
So
30. Yeah, so that's the really cool. Yeah, so Jake, you can start. Yeah, guys, invite people. Of course, we're gonna do that in the end of the meeting.
so hello guys. Yeah, I'm really hyped. If you can see, yeah, Ethereum is pumping, everything is pumping up. So as I said, I didn't even sleep last night, so it was really crazy. I was waiting if Ethereum will hold about 3,000, but yeah, it's kicking the ass now. So yeah, as I said, guys, just be patient. You will see result. And as Jake said, this is what we all hopes for and this is what we all aim for. So I will just go straight to the charts. Yeah, so basically where we are now, we just break about this 3,200 and now we are going to our final target, what is 3,500. Basically we are from that target, let me check, we are just 6%, 6 to 7% up. Yeah, basically we all take all this way up down. So basically this was, I think, last week when we have it, or 10 days ago. We've been at 2,500, guys. Yes, and as I said, just be patient, prepare yourself for the move, because this long consolidation, as you can see, it just means that we are preparing for something big. Yeah, and we are preparing for something really big, really strong pump, and this is what's happened. Yeah, and basically all my speaking for all these months, when I said buy Ethereum while it's still cheap, you will see results. This is, guys, what's happened. Basically most of our users buy in this range, around 2,300 to $2,500, and basically these guys buy today are already 37% up. Yeah, basically you're already 37% up, and when we cash out at this zone of 3,500, you will be almost 50% up, guys. So this is how patience pays out, guys. So basically if you invest $10,000, you will have $15,000. You will have $5,000 more in TMX token. Yeah, and this is, guys, why we wait. This is why we prepare all this stuff, and this is, as I said, why we build all this together on Ethereum. Because with Ethereum, with this entry point, basically we start here, guys. We start at 1,500, and when Jake said just collect, just buy, you will see results. There's also guys who buy at 1,500. I cannot even calculate for them. Yeah, this is, it's really crazy. Yeah, basically these guys, when we cash out, they will be 133% up. Yeah. So basically, if you invest $10,000, you will have $23,000 here. Yeah. So it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So I congratulations to all guys who buy under 2,000. You guys already double your money with TMX, and now we are looking up to get these trade targets, and we are looking up to cash up. As I said, there is big possibility that after we break 3,500, we'll go maybe 3,700 or even straight to the $4,000. This is already what happens. But yeah, as I said, we promise that we will cash up at 3,500. We will lock the price per the token at that price, and at that moment we will have our TGA launching price date. So how we will calculate this? Basically, if you can see here, we have launching prices, number of raised Ethereums divide with 500k TMX, and this is how we get per Ethereum per TMX token. So basically now we have 334 Ethereums, and when we divide 334 divide 500,000, we got 0.0066, and when we get X 3,500, this is 2.34 almost dollars. So basically for the guys, when we launch at this price, if we not raise any more Ethereums, we will have $2.34 per one TMX token. So basically, this is, guys, almost for the private sailors, this is almost 5x, 500% already in profit. For the guys who buy under 2000, these guys got token for $1 and less than a dollar. Yeah, basically, these guys already doubled the money, and now they're just waiting for the launching date to go maybe to 5 to 6 to even $10. Yeah. So as I said, guys, we are preparing something big. I'm really excited that we've been waiting for this for the months, and now I think we're ready to kick out and to make really, really big push on the market. And what is our, let's say, next steps? So basically, by the 19th of July, we will have open TGA. Basically, we are preparing smart contracts for all these top 10 exchanges. And also some top 20 exchanges. We have a lot of them contact us. They want to list our tokens and this kind of stuff. So we are looking up for the best possibility, best liquidity for us to get on the market. As I said, we are now connecting the smart contracts to these exchanges, and who give us the best offer, we will go with them. Basically, we are looking up to get one more top 10 exchange, what have more than $1 billion a day in spot trade. So basically, we are looking up to bring a lot of the new volume up. As I said, from our perspective now, I hope maybe day into maybe this week, I think we will touch 2,000, 3,500. Maybe we will touch it tonight, yeah. But yeah, as I said, we will see how this stuff will work. When we close it, we will cash out, and then we will immediately send requests for the exchanges to give us the exchanging date. As I said, this can vary because we will be launched on two exchanges at the same time. So we need to get approval from two exchanges at the same time and at same spot. So as I said, this is a little bit difficult, but yeah, I think we will get the date. So for the guys who are waiting, probably we will have launching date around someday in August. Yeah, probably maybe first or second week of the August. So this is, as I said, from my experience, if we close this week, yeah, this week or maybe next 10 days, we will have at beginning of August launching day. So what we are aiming now is to bring this up, to cash out per our token, lock the price for the token. Basically, we'll lock at this price if we not raise any more. Maybe if we raise 20 or 30 more Ethereums, I think we will be at 2.5 or $2.6. But yeah, as I said, we have 3 more days to raise this money up. So basically, if we bring 100K or 200K more on the exchange, basically we'll have bigger price per token. Yeah. But as I said, from my perspective, this is really great. Basically, we go really big above. So if it just starts here, it will be around $1, one something. But yeah, as I said, just be patient, guys. We will catch up with all this liquidity. We bring also this. We will have $1.1 million or even more. I think now it's $1.2 million. So basically, at that moment when we collect this, it will be really huge because we will be the best token now on the market who raised this amount on the TGA. So basically, if you see some new project when they list their token price is around 0.00257, yeah, we will be at $2.3, guys. We will skip all this from zero something into the $1, $2, $3. Yeah. So basically, we are going really strong. We are going with really strong price, with really strong liquidity, with good community. What we are also bringing up is that we will prepare some strong marketing, and this is what we are working on with the exchanges now. So basically all these exchanges will start promoting our project on really big level. Basically they have millions and millions of the users. So basically, I don't know, if you are on VX, you will get your notification on your mobile phone, you will get some newspaper newsletters, we will be promoted on many other sites. Also some big promoters will speak about TMX. So all this stuff will be preparing for the listing day and after the listing day. Yeah. So basically, we will prepare for the listing day. I hope we will have at least 1,000 new buyers, basically on listing day and first day of the sale. So basically, at that moment, we are looking up to bring at least $500,000 or even $1 million, what can bring up into the TMX token market. And after it, we will follow up with strong marketing, strong promotion from the exchanges. So basically, they will cover us up. How that stuff works? So it is in interest of the exchange to promote the token. Yeah, basically these guys get the fees. They will earn on the TMX token with the sell, with the buy, and with all these orders. They always earning. And if we manage to bring as bigger hype as we can, more money they will also earn. Yeah. So as I said, from our perspective, this is also their kind of investment, and this is how they follow up with the projects and with the tokens. So as I said, guys, from this perspective, we are looking up to go into this way. Also, yeah, if you guys knows how funds come. Yeah, so basically, for the opening price, only funds what we raise on TGA, I see one question, only funds what we raise on TGA will be put on the market and be raised directly, basically. These funds what we raise on the private sale, these funds are not placed on the market because these tokens will be unleashed during the time and these funds will be add up into the liquidity. So basically, this $800,000 what we raise in private seed phase, we will not put them together with this $1 million because this money will be unlocked during the time, yeah, and this money will be add up on the market, and this is how this stuff works. Yeah. So basically, TGA mean token generating event. So this is event when we will generate first tokens and put them on the exchanges in full amount with full liquidity. These private seed phase tokens, what you guys get for 50 cents, these tokens will be unleashed during the time, and this liquidity will be also spent for the building and for the pumping up the liquidity as add up during this time. Yeah. So as I said, this is how we go. So we are not putting all the same all on the one day. Basically, first stage is TGA. Then later, when this private tokens unleashed, we will add up also more liquidity. So this is how this stuff works. This is how we will prepare. Also, as I said, probably next week I will not even have my Zoom meeting. I will be on testing, preparing, and everything. Yeah, so I don't even think I will have this 1 hour time, yeah, to jump in. So I'm so hyped out. So I just want to bring this up and prepare this project. Also, yeah, from my side, to start trading on the DEX, we're just waiting from these guys from the Certwic from the audit company. Also, yeah, I have some consults with market maker and with these big thing companies and the exchanges. They also propose us to maybe make TGA listing first, then announce opening of the exchange, maybe after 1 week or 10 days or something like that. So we will have few more good news on the market, so we can bring the price even more up. Yeah. And maybe later after it, we can bring also our TMX bank and card system and all of this stuff together. So we can go this in intervals. Yeah. Basically, with this big announcement, with these big covers on the market, we can go up. Also, as I said, I would like to get all this stuff opening from the day one. So as I said, to get it start from the zero. But yeah, as I said, I will see with the market makers and with the guys who are making the market and the exchanges, what is the best case for us, for our scenario, to go live and to prepare all this stuff in together. Yeah. So basically, we will maybe make this first hype with TGA, then make another hype when DEX open, and then make third hype with our TMX bank card. Basically, this can bring the price of the token maybe even $20. Yeah. So basically, when you have this three stage of the pump, this can bring really good impact on the price. And as I said, this could all happen in 1 month period. So basically, in 30 days, we can split this in three parts. And every 10 days, we will have some big announcement, some big stuff happening, and all this marketing teams and all this prepare can hype this stuff together. Yeah. So basically it's much more easier and we can bring even more liquidity on the market than all having everything settled up from the day one. But yeah, as I said, this is still in the work. So we will see how market makers and these exchanges will go with that. But yeah, as I said, from our perspective, we are close to our target. We are looking up to cash up. We are looking up to bring this liquidity. If you guys have some Ethereums left, you can jump. You can still earn 7 to 10%. Also, when we get listed, I think maybe in first hour we will be at $3, $4. So basically, even if you buy now, you will not miss. Yeah, you will get at least 50, 60%, maybe even 100% in profit. Yeah. So basically, if you go now, it's okay also. But yeah, for the guys who buy it this area, these guys are already in profit. Their risk is really low now, and their margin of margin of how much they can get on TMX is really big. And as I said, this is what we are aiming now, what we are looking up for the bringing on the market. So as I said, guys, if you have somebody who want to jump in, this is final call. Yeah, this is final giveaway today. Yeah, so basically, if you want to jump, jump. Don't wait too long. Market is recovering. We are bringing some big liquidity on the market. Basically, if you want to check out, this is what I write. We are break under this line of 3.3 trillion. This is total market cap what we have now. We just break above this red line, what I wrote last week. So when we break under this uh, falling wedge, we just go up into this line of resistance of $3.6 trillion, if you can see from this previous market top. And now we are aiming into the $5 trillion. You will not believe, but this could happen maybe in 2 or 3 months. Basically, we could double or even triple our market cap what we have on the market. So basically, this is what we want to bring, what we want to catch up. Also, total two is market cap excluding the Bitcoin. So this is Ethereum and all other coins. So if you can see, when we break this red line, we just pump up. We are just going now into the $2 trillion for the altcoins and for Ethereum. Now we are in this big zone. So basically, this is big liquidity zone. When this total two come, let's say to $1.5 trillion, I think Ethereum will be around $4,000. And when we come back above this line of 1.6, we will be almost $4.8 thousand per Ethereum. Basically, this is the total top of Ethereum from the last call. Also in total three, I think I sent this last week. Yeah, when we break these guys, if anybody make long orders here, he's already in money. Yeah, so basically after 1 week, all altcoins pump more than 30%, and now we are looking up to break this $1 trillion. If you can see, this could happen maybe in day or two by the end of the week. And if we break $1 trillion, your altcoin bags will pump really hard. Basically, from this point, we are then looking up to go into the $1.1 trillion, what is really big. That means almost 40 to 50% rise in all altcoins. Yeah. So as I said, guys, this is really big money. This is really big push on the market. So now we are preparing for it. As I said, uh, still retrace could happen. Basically, we could see also some retrace. As I said, as always, you cannot expect everything pump all the time. I will now show you what's happened with Ethereum in previous ways. First, let me show you. So basically, this was the previous time when we break the $4,000. So this was 2,800 when we break it. If you can see here, just give me 1 second. So basically, when we break 2,800, we just pump into the 3,450. This was the first stop. So basically, this was the first target. When we go, that moment we see some pullback. This is normal. Basically, we see pullback at $3,000. And then from this pullback, we go into the $4,000. So if you can see here, this was $4,100. So from this pullback of $3,000, we just go into the $4,100. So as I said, from this perspective, still some pullback can happen this week. But as I said, during the time, it's just a matter of week or two, we will see Ethereum going to the $4,000 and just taking a new top out. What could also happen, I will show you in some previous examples. So in most of the case, market just repeat what they do before. Yeah, this was this I think this was March of 2024. So this was last year. Yeah. So basically when we break this 2,800, you can see here, we just pump into the 3,500. So I think this could also happen this time. If you can see, no stop, just pump it to the 3,500. When we pump in 3,500, small retrace, 3,300, and then straight into the $4,100. So basically, as I said, this was the trap. If you can see, basically from the 3,800, they just drop into the 3,200. So they are liquidating all these late longs, taking their money, and then making one more swing into the $4,100. So as I said, from now, as I said, I think we will have this scenario. We will just pump into the 3,500. But as I said, after a few days, maybe a week, we will go into the 4,100. So basically, every time we see breakup above 2,800, it's just a matter of the time when we will go into the $4,000. And what is also very important for us also and for our token, just give me a move. This is on 1 week chart. Let me go with 3 days. This was 1 month. Yeah. So if you can see, we already have 3 attempts to break 4,100. We already tried 3 times, and now I think we are just going up. Yeah. Basically, we'll just break about this line. So it's just matter of the time. But 3 attempts in a row in period of the 1 year, I think 4 time is breaking out. Yeah. So basically, there is less than 10% chance that we will come back again into the $3,000. So basically, from this point, we are just looking up to break and go into the $5,000. If you can see here, this was the previous stop of Ethereum. So I think maybe in period of 2 weeks, 3 weeks max, we will go into the $5,000. So it's just a matter of the time that we will go into the $5,000. So as I said, from my perspective, what we are looking up is to go above this and to break above this line. So how we break last time, now I will show you. So this was it, yeah. Basically, this was previous resistance, if you can see. Let me show you. So we have first attempt to break $4,000, then retested. Okay, one more attempt to break $4,000, then retested, and then we go into the 4,800. So if you can see, this $4,000 is magic resistance, yeah. Why is that? Because most of the guys sell at $4,000. So everybody in their head, there is, when Ethereum reach $4,000, I will take some profit. Yeah, and this is why this stuff happened. And sorry for this. And from this point, what we are looking up is just matter of the time. As I said, from my perspective, I see this is really strong signal. This is 4 weeks in a row of the pump of the green chart. So it's just matter of the time when we will break $4,000. And from that moment, we are just maybe 10 days ago from the period that we will go into the $5,000. So as I said, by the end of the summer, I think by this September, we will be already at $5,000. It's just a matter of the time now when we will break $4,000 and then go up. Yeah. But what that means? That means that when we break this imaginary resistance, that means all altcoins will pump, basically. And when we get listed, let's say we take this 3,500, we open it, and let's say after 10 days we get listed, we open here, listing period, at $4,000. Basically, if the Ethereum breaks out, that means billions and billions of the dollars coming into the market, and that means pumping to the TMX also. Why is that? Because you want to get listed when the market is recovering. You don't want to get listed here. Basically, this is, you don't want to get listed here because it will all drain your liquidity up and it will take all your money up. This why we get really good timing, because we got this private seed sale here, we got this TGA opening here, collect funds, and now we are just taking the profit here. So this is best possible case scenario what we would have to launch some token. Yeah. So when we get this liquidity, when we prepare the listing, when we break $4,000, I think the sky's limit. Yeah. Basically, at that moment, if you can see here, altcoins will just pump. Yeah. We are now so close to this breakout of $1 trillion. And when we break this season, if you can see here, we've been in downtrend for a really long period of the time. Now I will show you. So we are in downtrend for 200 days, guys. 200 days. This is 200 days. When we have last time really big push on the market. So this was December of 2024 when we have this top on altcoins, and now we have drop of 200 days. And after this 200-day drop, if you can see, we just start the breakout. And as I said, first target is here, $1.14 trillion. When we break it, trillions and trillions dollars, $1 billion will come on the market and will go into the altcoins. And we want to be here with TMX list. So basically, we want to be here when we list to prepare everything to collect. And then when we see this big full launch, we will collect all these new funds what will come on the market and pump our token. So basically, if you, let's say, list the token best possible time before this was here, basically to get listed here or here, then you collect all this pump up. And this is what I want to show you guys. Basically, we will get listed around here, and we are just looking up to collect all this pump what will come on the market. And all this new fresh money what will come, we want to take part of it and bring the price really big up. So as I said, guys, I will not make this too long. I have really a lot of the stuff to do and prepare. So basically, from my perspective, as I see, we're just waiting 3,500. As I say, I hope it will happen this week. And that moment, we will send all requests for the exchanges. I think next week we will get the exact date. And from that period, we will just see, will we launch TGA and the DEX on the same day, or we will make a small delay with first launch TGA, then launch exchange, then launch bank. I would like to have this all in same month, basically maybe 10 days split, so we can catch all these hypes, and with all this good news, we can follow up and catch up this. So this is what smarter guys than me advise me. Yeah, guys who are in crypto and who've been in launching of the tokens. Yeah, so they say, Jake, you want to catch as many liquidity you can to bring this up and to bring really big amounts of liquidity into your TMX token. And as I said, they are preparing this plan. But yeah, we will see how market will react. We will have some small pullbacks or we will have some preparedness. So this is what we are looking up now. And as I said, guys, trillions and trillions of dollars are coming. So this was previous top. So basically this was 2021 top. This was when your all altcoins pump, and this go from $400 billion, less than a half of the trillion, and just pump into the $1.14 trillion. So this was almost 3x. And you can just imagine if we go from here just 3x, it will be around $2 trillion. So basically from this point, if we just check this out, if we go to $2 trillion, this is 140% up. So this means that your altcoin bags can go from 200 to 1000% up, yeah, basically, with all this new fresh liquidity, what will come on the market. So as I said, guys, be prepared, be ready. All this news will come up. As I said, only thing what we are waiting still on is this CERTIC audit. Yeah, it's a summer. I know half of the guys are on vacation and this stuff, but we are not sleeping. We are not going on vacation this summer. Yeah, it's really crazy. And as I said, from this point, we are just preparing everything to launch up. So when all these guys come back from vacations, they will see that we have TMX token at $10, that we have working DEX, that we have our own bank, that we have our own card. So as I said, September will be really, really crazy. I think this is the month when everything will roll on and all this big liquidity will come on. And I hope this war in Ukraine will also stop during this time. I see the Trump make also the pressure on the Putin to stop it. So as I said, in next 50 days, some big stuff will happen. And what we want to bring on, we want to bring our own product. Basically, when everybody say, I want to invest in crypto, I want to bring the money on, look, Bitcoin is $150,000. You say, bro, go to TMX, buy some tokens, trade on this exchange and pump this stuff up. So we will give them the project, we will give them the bank, we will give them the card, use it, spend it, trade it, do whatever you want. So we will have all this solution together and be ready to build up. So yeah, I think I'm finished for today. I'm really hyped up. It's really crazy. Yeah. So from this moment, we are looking up to bring this on. I see some questions also. Yeah, white paper, we are still working on it. We want to bring also this bank and card system on it. So I'm just waiting with the guys with some design and this stuff to bring on. So we want to have this in full. We will add a few more pages and a few more stuff that we already developed and built during the time. And yeah, I see guys ask, is it possible to wait until Ethereum come to $4,000? Yeah, we can wait. Yeah. But as I said, I promised the community we will cash out at 3,500. We will see if at that day when we come to 3,500 we continue with the pump. I think I will hold a little bit, yeah. So at least we catch up 3,700 or something like that. But yeah, we will see how market will react. Because what could happen if we touch 3,500, we could be pushed back to $3,000, and then we will miss also some point, yeah. So as I said, guys, I would like to wait until $4,000, but this could also delay us for maybe 10, 15 days or 20 days. So yeah, as I said, if you guys want to wait, we can make some anonymous pool or something like that. This could also bring us maybe two or $300,000 more in liquidity if we wait for $4,000. But yeah, as I said, it's all depend on you guys. So basically, as I promised, we will go with 3,500. But yeah, if you guys want to wait for $4,000, we can also wait. But from my perspective, this will also bring 10 to 20% more in liquidity. But yeah, this can also add up week or two more time to bring this off together. I see some guys want 4,000, some 3,000. Yeah, as I said, we can wait. I know some guys who are trading, they will say 3,500. Why? Because we can see pull back to 3,000, then go to 4,000. But yeah, as I said, free money is free money. Yeah.
Yeah, free
So
money's free.
free money is free money. Yeah. So we will see how this stuff will go.
See how it pumps. I mean, I remember with the last time it went from 3,000 to like 4,800, it went fast. So I
Yeah,
mean,
this
one
could
day
happen in few days.
we
Few
could
days,
catch an
this.
extra 100K just on one more day on something like that too. So yeah, great presentation, Jake. That is exciting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really excited. Uh, yeah, this is so cool. And I think it's brilliant too to launch, like release the tokens and then do the DEX like a week or so later, and to have the banking system, like what Jake was talking about with the card, like this whole system and the levels of cards and the stuff we got on the back end of that. If you're on my Zoom yesterday, you understand. If you weren't, it's just a whole streamlined system that will have many, many marketing videos for you. We'll set up a whole new YouTube for it, marketing materials, short videos to share on social media as well, because there will be a referral system inside of the system for you to share with anybody and everybody, not just crypto people. This is a full-fledged banking system that you are in complete control over. Not where, like, if I want to wire someone money, I have to fly to Miami and walk in the place. Talk about horrible. I have to go all the way to my bank to another continent. And now I can just do it online. Everything simple online. So yeah, I'm excited. Are we giving away some Ethereum today?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we are getting two
definitely.
times 0.1. Yeah, I think this is the
Okay.
last giveaway, but yeah,
The
let's
last
see.
one, yeah, Jake?
Yeah, I think this is the last one. Yeah,
Okay.
we will close this week TGA. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for that. I just like play some people. There's some of my charts. Okay, so it's here. So right, let's go. We're gonna check who's gonna be the winner today, guys. Going for the first one. And just checking who's gonna be the first. The first one. We have David Loredo.
Nice.
I seen that David is here with the flag. Hey David, you with us? I just see you have the flags.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right, so you're the winner
Can you
today.
hear me?
Yeah,
Thank you.
100%. Congratulations, you're our first winner with the giveaway. And Jake, like it's 3,000. I said like 3,000, 330.
I'm good with that one.
Okay.
Right? Shoot over your Ethereum on the Arbitrum One network, your receiving address. That's where he'll
Yes,
be
sir.
sent. Right.
All right. Let's just go for the second winner. And just we're gonna check who's gonna be today. All right. And we have,
Yeah.
I think it's Scott. Yeah.
Oh man.
This is
So we have Scott. Scott was here. Where is Scott? Yep. Yep. Hey, Scott, I just unmute you.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, perfect. Congratulations. So, yeah, guys, like that's basically what we had for today. Yeah, Jake, or something more you want to add?
as I said, guys. Just wait 3,500. I will now set some guys, yeah, to make yourself. You want $3,500 or $4,000? Yeah, I will just make these decisions. If you guys want, we will do what community want. Yeah, but as I said, from my perspective, yeah, we are already bring more than 30 to 40% more liquidity. Then we launch, let's say, week or two before. But yeah, as I said, now when the Ethereum break out all this resistance, it's just matter of the time, and we'll go into the $4,000. Yeah, basically, this is almost clear path to push up. But yeah, from my perspective, we already be rejected 3 times at $4,000. So this next push up will be breakout. Basically, we are going to the $5,000 per Ethereum. It's just matter of the time. And as I said, we are preparing all for this push up. Also, I can just make small calculation how much it will be per token. Just give me 1 second. If we launch at $4,000, give me 1 second. So yeah, yeah. If we launch at $4,000, then the price per token today will be almost $2.7. Yeah. So basically, this is 40 cents up. What is, I think, 20 or 30% up? Yeah, more per token. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Yeah, I will ask for community. Yeah. So you will guys decide. As I said, I can close at 3,500. As I said, TJ will be closed this week. You have 3 more days to buy, but yeah, to cash out all this Ethereum, we will wait for these price targets. So yeah, as I said, from this moment, this is our game plan. I think next week I will not be on the Zoom. I will have a lot of the stuff to do and to bring on. Yeah, and I think guys will maybe make one more update week after it when we get more info and more stuff together. When I sort all this stuff together, how we will launch and with these projections, then we can go again with full setup. But yeah, as I said, this will be moved. So yeah, as I said, I think again, guys will wait 4,000. Yeah, as I said, this is all on you guys. Yeah, this is all on you, and we will have again Rocky Balboa singing for us and bring all this stuff together. Yeah, so I know you guys wait for the months for this, yeah, and a few more days is not too much, but yeah, we want to bring this on. So yeah, let's pump it, let's prepare it, and I will make this voting in the group. So yeah, bring this on and guys, have a good night. Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna post the recording soon.